Eagles, Buccaneers, coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 6 matchup.
We've got one of the hottest teams in the game on the field today, riding a 5-game winning streak.
And, man, they're hot for a lot of reasons. Healthy. Everybody believes. The quarterback, my gosh, if the guy even looks like he's going to get open, he is putting the ball on the money. They are hot, and they're going to be tough to beat.
We're underway here. Fields the football at the 8. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
First down at the 34. And that's a gain of 9. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Second and short following the run. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. Langford's taking the handoff. And a flag comes out.
The defense accepts the penalty.
No hesitation that time by the middle linebacker. He comes flying up in there, makes the hit, and stuffs that run.
The Buccaneers decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Set up screen.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you wanted, more opportunities.
Set up now at the 36.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Here's the handoff.
Taking off. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First down at the 20. Winston's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. That's second down coming up.
throw it over the middle. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The Eagles go with 2 tight ends on this play.
1st and 10.
Matthews on the screen. Smith's there that time for the tackle. Here's our look at the Eagles offense. They have been a 3rd down juggernaut this year, converting at an unusually high rate.
So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down.
The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Here's Ertz.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
And Matthews is the receiver on the screen.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd down and 12.
And Matthews has got it on the handoff.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brandon Browner with the interception.
They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
The Eagles lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers from the 27. Pulls it in for a gain of about 5. Now here's a look at the Buccaneers offense. This is one of the better offensive units we've seen in the NFL in years.
Second down and 5.
Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. Safarian Jenkins brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Halfback sent in motion. 1st down and 10. Reaches out and snatches it.
Here's how the Eagles defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers.
It's now 2nd down.
The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Austin Safarian Jenkins has the catch. First down at the 46.
Wide to the left.
Picks up about 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Screen on the money. He'll pick up 7 this time.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's batted down. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Buccaneers have it at the 34. Langford's met after a gain of 3. The Buccaneers still driving as the second quarter gets underway. The Buccaneers have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. It's got some daylight. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. The Buccaneers take it from the 23. And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Buccaneers have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. First and 10. And now he'll take off. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass. Down here in the red zone, caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
What a drive this has been. Langford's going to take the handoff now. Kendrick's going to make the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
First and goal from the 3. Langford's going to secure the handoff. Second and goal from the 3. Runs it in for the touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit. but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
Puck's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Eagles offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there and be aggressive and see if you can score some points.
The Eagles from the 27.
Ryan Matthews with the reception.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
First down here after the completion. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Second and 10 coming up. The Eagles will take the snap from the 45. Throws the pass. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. Third down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside and be back in just a moment. This is third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
First down at the 41. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Two tight ends on the field here. Second and 10.
Matthews on the screen.
And Matthews is marked down at the 34.
The Eagles do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day. From the shotgun. Gordon's going to pull in the bullet pass. First down here. The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews. And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Second and short. And Matthews is taking it on the screen. Touchdown and drawing close. We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Buccaneers come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
And they bring it down at the 36-yard line. Now, looking at these receiving numbers to this point, here's a running back who can clearly come out of the backfield and make plays.
Yeah, he can make the plays out of the backfield. We know that, Jim. But listen, when you're going to cover the receivers down the field, you're going to get the dump pass to the running back, and then you got to come up and make the tackle against a guy who can break tackles and make you miss in open space. Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Here's the football resting at the 43. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Takes it from the gun. Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
Well, you must, on the offensive side, throw the football deep 3 or 4 times a game. That time, they're just not able to connect on the deep throw.
The Buccaneers take it from the 43. He's got the catch. Steps out of bounds.
So far, wonderful execution of this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. He'll take the snap from the gun. Feet first, gives himself up.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit. Jim, a good decision here by the coaches to go into hurry-up offense right before halftime. You want to get as many plays off as you can before the halftime whistle blows. When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Buccaneers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun formation. Takes off with it. For about 4.
Well, we just don't talk about it enough. He is so good, has such quick feet. And then when he gets outside, if you make him run, he will. And a good job there picking up some extra yards.
Should be what we call a gimme. And converts on the 3. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
Hobbs got it. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The boy takes down the quarterback.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
One more snap, and we'll head to halftime.
Riley Cooper with the catch. Gains 17. And as the second quarter comes to a close, we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the start of the second half here in Tampa, Florida. The second half is officially underway. It's got a chance for a return. It's out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Eagles talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Second and 4 coming up. The Eagles will take the snap from the 30. Matthews up the middle. He's tackled at the 30. The defense will take the penalty. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14. From the gun. Has Gordon. Third and 1 coming up.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
The Eagles take it from the 33. And it's complete to Josh Gordon. Going to take it the distance. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Well, whatever was said at the half seems to have done the trick. This team has listened, and now it's anybody's game once again, Phil.
Jim, let's see if I can imitate the coach at half. If you guys don't start playing better, I'm going to cut you. I'm going to put in different starters. And he probably wasn't quite that nice. So they listened, and they came out here, and they played differently, and now they're back in this game.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Buccaneers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First down at the 25. Takes it from the strong eye. That's a gain of 8.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, Every once in a while, when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Press coverage all the way. Langford's handed the football. Jenkins is the one who made the big stop.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Now looking at third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Mike Evans has the catch.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Now 1st and 10. They're setting up screen.
Jim, if the receiver is open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
And here we have second down. Out of the gun. Safarian Jenkins got the catch and the first.
The Buccaneers, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel from the shotgun. Going to try and scramble now. He's got the catch.
Well, it was an awesome job that time by the quarterback getting out of the pocket. He keeps the play alive and able to throw it down the field for a nice completion.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Makes the reception. That's his first reception today.
You have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs. Not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Searching for space to the right.
Langford's tackled down after a gain of 7. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Second down here after that run play. It's second down and 3. They hand it off to him again. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 3rd and 4. Kendricks chases him down.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The kick is through for 3.
Jim, they get the field goal at that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Cooper's going to start his return. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Right there to make the stop.
The Eagles running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Second down and 11. The catch is made by Gordon.
Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
The Eagles, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Picks up maybe 3.
Matthews is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Second down and 7.
Matthews. Tackled down right around the 47. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Third down on the way. From the gun. McCoy with the sack. We're getting started with the fourth quarter. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here for the call. They're set to punt it away now. And gain about 1.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Buccaneers retake the field on offense. They just piled up the yardage the last time they had it, but walked away with only 3.
Yeah, but you got to feel good about it. They had a long march. They did a lot of good things on the offensive side. The offensive line performed well. And to march the football that far and kick a field goal, you got to feel good about it.
First down at the 23. Evans with the reception. That's a gain of 6. Third catch today so far.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
They'll go shotgun here. The defender able to knock it away.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Third down now. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him. First and 10. Langford's taking the handoff. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That leads us to second down. Langford's got it on the handoff. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. The Buccaneers have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Langford's been a threat on the ground and continues to rack up yardage.
Been tremendous once again today. And look, let's look at this running back. He's got legs of steel. He can break tackles. He can run around you. That's why this running game is so good.
The Buccaneers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Set up screen. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Eagles lined up in the nickel.
They need to get the play off. Screen.
Catch made.
And in for the touchdown.
That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the fourth quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Eagles stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down at the 20. Finds his mark. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Looking across the middle.
Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Buccaneers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they've run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Buccaneers will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
Real good field position here to start this series.
First down at the 37.
Looking to go down the field here. Intercepted.
It'll be a touchback.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Eagles are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coach...
Brandon Browner with the interception. And Matthews is in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Gets the handle here.
A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense.
Snapping out of the gun. And the flag is down.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Set up now at the 12-yard line.
Second and 11. They're setting up screen. And that picks up 3.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Third and 8 coming up. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel from the gun. And he takes off.
A short field goal try on the way.
The kick is good. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. The Buccaneers getting set for the kickoff. And a touchback. The Eagles offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Buccaneers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Gordon's got it. First down. They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here.
First down and 10.
Matthews has the catch. And Matthews is brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
Quickly to the line.
The Eagles now move the chains. First down on the way. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Winston's back in shotgun formation. This is dropped.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Buccaneers will come out in the dime.
Second down and 10. Down the field.
Way, third down. The Eagles will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Matthews with the reception from inside the red zone. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. He'll throw it over the middle. It's intercepted. And a flag.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
So they pick up the first, but still a lot of field to cover. So, first down, still a long field ahead of them. The Eagles, 1 timeout remaining. In a dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6. 2nd and 13. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch. It's 3rd down coming up. The Buccaneers need to get to the 19 to pick up a first down. Strong eye handoff here. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. One more play, and it's in the books. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They